Now, Edwin Sifuna causes a political storm in a rally at Kitengela with a large turnout of supporters chanting "one term" and William Ruto must go, creating one political tension that made tear gas lobbed into the massive crowds. But why the use of tear gas when in real sense it is a peaceful rally? Is the state scared of none other than Edwin Sifuna, who controls the supporters of Raila Odinga? Welcome back to our channel. Press that subscribe button for more news bulletins on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Now, Edwin Sifuna successfully managed to beat the police and their tear gas trying to disrupt the rallies that the Linda Mwananchi in Kitengela created one political storm with a large turnout of numbers. Why do you think the state decided to tear gas Edwin Sifuna's rally, the Linda Mwananchi, voice of the people in Kitengela? Well, before we continue, I'd like to thank our diehard supporters for continuously growing our channel. We wouldn't be where we are without your endless support. And if it's your first time to listen in, press that subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be fast to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. Now, back to politics. Edwin Sifuna, the force used by the state. It is obvious that the state was trying to disperse the large crowds that had turned out in large numbers to support Edwin Sifuna's rally. This comes shortly after Sifuna had been ousted as the Secretary General of ODM, but later on the court decided Sifuna will still stick as the Secretary General. But why the use of force? Why the use of tear gas? It's a peaceful rally. Is the state this threatened and scared of Edwin Sifuna? It is clear. Oburu might be the party leader, but Sifuna controls the people of ODM, and ODM is the people. We, the supporters, are the ones who make ODM the political party. So definitely, they could have organized tear gas lobbed into the citizens of Kenya to disperse the crowds, maybe not to shame Oburu Odinga's function in Mombasa. Remember, Oburu Odinga has a similar function in Mombasa. Same time, Sifuna was holding a rally in Kitengela. But definitely, Oburu cannot attract such large crowds because Sifuna has it all. Sifuna has been with Raila Odinga from day one. They understand the needs and the democratic rights of the people, the voice of the people, the engagement of the people, what the people need, a direct representation. People feel safe with Edwin Sifuna. So definitely, the government is feeling threatened, hence the use of tear gas to try and disperse the large turned crowds to support Edwin Sifuna. But who is Sifuna? Not threatened, not afraid of the tear gas because they have been there. They know what these maandamanos mean. They've tested the tear gas during the riots with Raila Odinga. So they will not be intimidated. Tear gas is just a form of intimidating the crowds, maybe to disperse them so that Sifuna can have no people to speak to or address. You know, many people can be cowards. They see tear gas and they are running, scampering for safety. Who are the people? They defended Sifuna. They had to disperse the police force so that Sifuna can actually continue with his rally and address Kenyans. A victorious event. But if Sifuna has the supporters at hand, what does Oburu Odinga have? I still don't understand. Party leader, yet you don't wield the power and the support of the people. It's a tricky business. But the question I should be asking is, do you think William Ruto really sleeps at night? He must be having tension and panic for the 2027 elections. Look at the people he is depending on. Oburu Odinga, almost having no support in the ODM, just a title, party leader, after causing a chaotic disruption, civil war, division in ODM. Ruto is looking at ODM for his re-election. A divided ODM cannot give William Ruto what he wants. The earlier Oburu discovers this, the better. Let's look at Kithure Kindiki. Kithure Kindiki almost has no support in the home grounds, with Rigathi Gachagua controlling the Mount Kenyan region. Now, ODM divided into two, and here we have the most popular leaders in ODM, Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, James Orengo, in control of the support of ODM. The supporters are in their palms because they understand exactly what the people want, and what the people want to hear is one term. So the question is, 2027, how will William Ruto survive? Sifuna pulled it off. Today's event was one major turnout. Look at the supporters. Loyalty has been paid back by the people of Kenya to Edwin Sifuna for his defense and endless support of the people by practicing their democratic rights and defending them to the fullest. One political strategy Edwin Sifuna mastered from Raila Odinga. Now, what does Sifuna have? The Gen Z. It is clear a Gen Z revolution is uprising, and if Oburu is not really careful, Ruto is in trouble somewhere. ODM never learns. Have you ever asked yourself the question why ODM has been the largest political party but never at one time succeeded in placing Raila Odinga as the president of Kenya? It is called repeating same mistakes. At one time, ODM had a chaotic exchange with the now Speaker Wetangula. They removed him from his position, and Wetangula was mad. What did he decide to do? He decided to join William Ruto together with Musalia Mudavadi, and Raila had to lose the elections because Bungoma gave William Ruto the highest turnout of votes. Yet we all know that the Western region belongs to who? Raila Odinga. Same mistakes done, removing Edwin Sifuna as the Secretary General, and Sifuna controls the ODM supporters of Raila Odinga. He is gaining sympathy from the people, one strategy that always works. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua was also removed as the Deputy President through an impeachment, and he gained the sympathy votes from the people, which made him popular. Now Sifuna is becoming much more popular because of the sympathy, attention drained to him. But with or without the sympathy, Sifuna is popular because of his nature of politics, a fierce firebrand that continuously stand his ground. He is not going to support William Ruto come what may. It is one term. But have you ever asked yourself why one term for Sifuna? Sifuna actually needs the opposition. They need Rigathi Gachagua and Kalonzo Musyoka for their re-election. Him and Babu Owino. That could be the major factor why they are in one term chance. Now, this movement by Edwin Sifuna is going to be significant in the 2027 elections. Remember, Sifuna has the support of the Gen Zs, something Oburu Odinga doesn't have. Calling for a revolution could be 1 minute. If today he has called such a large turnout of supporters, do you think the Gen Zs can actually resist the call to the streets? Politics and the games have just begun. But the question is, why the use of tear gas by police during a peaceful rally? Sifuna says no to intimidation, and it is clear the people have decided who the leader will be. Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, James Orengo, the anti-broad-based supporters. And if Odinga Oburu cannot have the support from the people, where does this leave him? Can he actually have any negotiations? We all know the politics. The numbers speaks volumes. Well, what will it be? Will Oburu Odinga manage to unify ODM as a political party, or he will continue digging the grave of ODM by continuously fighting Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, and James Orengo, who have the people's power and will behind them? Leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. In case it's your first time to listen in, press your subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can be fast to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. Until then, JD Ishmaels.